Right, a bit of a shock. It is I. I'm filming this on a new camera I recently got after exchanging all my Canon gear. Current camera there's a Sony A6000. I've got it attached to a Joby GorillaPod, and I thought I'd give this sort of filming a whirl. It's the first chance I've actually managed to get up to Dartmoor since the middle of June. It's basically due to personal circumstances where it's just not allowed me any time to do this. Plus lately I've been ill. I've had an allergic reaction to something which covered me in a rash for a couple of weeks. Plus I've done my back in. My back's not 100% now, but I thought, well, I'll give this a go, seeing the weather's good. I'm surprised walking around Maildon Reservoir here how low everything is. I mean, of all the rain we've had, it's quite low. So just currently heading towards West Oakman Valley. I'm going to head over towards Dingertor, and I think I'll go from there to Steepleton Tor and crash out for the night there. It's just a quick overnighter. Got to get back early in the morning anyway. So right, I'll catch you later. So this is a track I'm walking along. These stones are loose everywhere. At least it's not as boggy as I expected it to be. It's not too bad. It's quite warm out here. It's probably about 18 degrees, maybe 19. Bit of a breeze, which is, to me, is perfect walking weather. Like I say, obviously there's quite a few more people out. There's a few people walking around the other side of the reservoir by the water's edge. Probably one or two people fishing as well. But alright, so there it goes. Right, you have to excuse the wind noise. Just currently walking up the West Oakman Valley. Maildon's down there on the right. Gradually going upstream. I'm going to head towards Lynns Tor, which is just slightly around the corner there. And I'm going to head off upwards. Fantastic day. Right, I'm at the base of Lynns Tor. If you've seen a couple of my videos in the past, you probably recognise the spot along there. It's where I've pitched my tarp a couple of times. I'm only come here now just to come up, go around the corner and get some water before I head up to Dingertor. The hill up there is Forden's Ledge, which leads on to High Woolhays, and I've just walked up through the valley there. Up to the hill there you've got Kiddie Tor, which was the way I was going to come in originally, but I changed my mind at the last moment and come via Maildon. So it's not a bad day, and let's crack on and get some more. Just had a quick look round and come across a load of beer cans. So obviously somebody's had a good time, but I've just noticed them and they're full. So I don't know, I might grab one in a minute and have it for later. Right, I'm at Dingertor now. There's a few of the ponies around. I've got one coming up to me. Say hello. So I'm just going to have a quick 5-minute break. You got highways, yes, Forden's Ledge there. Just come up from bottom of Lynns Tor. Took my time, I was almost tasting my ankle on the way up. Excuse the wind, and it isn't my wind either. So a quick 5-minute break, check the foot. Right, I got to the crossroads. It's come from Dingertor direction. You got High Woolhays, and you got Yes Tor, West Mill Tor, East Mill Tor. I can't remember the name of that one there. You got Oak Tor, which is just there. Forgot the one behind that. But I'm going down this track. I've never done this track before, even though I've been all the way around. But I'm going up to Steepleton Tor. Obviously the wind's coming from behind me, so I'm going to probably drop down the other side. But when I get down the bottom, I'll grab some more water. So then I got about 3.5 litres of water for the night. So I'm just gradually climbing up towards Steepleton Tor now. I've come down the track there after I've come over the hill. Just noticed I got some water from down just below the ford there. And On the other side, I've just noticed now, it's a dead shape. Thankfully it's not in the water though, so the 2 litres I just picked up should be okay. Well, at least I've got a sawyer, that should sort it out. So, alright, let's get cracking before it comes into rain. Alright, I'm on Steepleton Tour. Obviously there's a hut up here used by the military. It's cracking views up here as usual. It's always blinking windy as well. So I'm just going to have a quick scout around and see if I can find somewhere to pitch my tarp, which ain't going to get blown away. And I think most likely place is just the left hand side of those rocks there, because obviously the wind's coming from the right. So right, I've done my pitch. I found quite a good spot. It's sheltered on the sides, and then of course the breeze is just blowing around. Just done a pitch in that. It's not the usual design I normally do. This is the alternative one. I've done a video on it in the past where I've just, rather than using all the guy lines, I've used one from the end and tucked the flap in underneath. You can see it there. However, I'm not at all happy with that pitch, so I think what I might do is I'm going to take it down. I want to shift it a bit more to the right, and I'm going to do my usual faux size one and use my second pole, I think. So right, I've got it set up. It's taken me several attempts. I've had a problem with that peg there on that corner. Just can't get it in the ground. I mean, I've got it as tight as I can get it. It's just a little bit loose, so I got the tension. Obviously I've still got elastic band around the top. And when I've done, I've pegged out, sorry I haven't pegged out, I've put in a second walking pole in the back just to lift the back out. Of course it brings it back up, and you bring the bottom in and peg it on the ground there, so hopefully it should withstand some wind. But not bad little setup still. Right, let's get the rest of my gear in there and do myself something to eat. And what are you doing up there? I've got some water on the go now, so I'm just going to boil some water up, have a cup of tea and do myself some breakfast, or some rolled oats in a freezer bag. Not a bad night, slept fairly okay. A lot of condensation coming off the shelter. I had the pole at the back collapse, so that all the inside of the tent fell on me during the night. So I'm going to wait for this to boil, have something to eat, pack up, and I think I'll get cracking, I think. At least it's not raining at the moment. Right, it's 8:10. I'm all packed up, ready to go. The weather's come in a bit misty, but then again this is Dartmoor, so it's still quite breezy. It's not cold, but it's not warm. Anyway, I'm going to head off down that way now. Right, that's Steepleton Tour in the mist. I'll just come along that track. And I go along this way, and I'm heading towards Oak Tor. I'm going to drop down and then make my way back into Oakhampton. I may do a video add on to this to show you what kit I took with me. I was going to do it this morning, but because it's so windy and so foggy, I decided against it. Right up in the mist there, that's Steepleton Tor, where I've just come from. I'm currently at Oak Tor. I'm just going to stop here now for a 5-minute break. I'm going to have a snack bar and I have something to drink. I was going to make a cup of tea, but because I'm short on gas, I'm not going to bother. What I'm going to do instead is, with the water I got, I'm going to add some of this Robinson's squashed orange and peach flavour. I've used fruit drinks in the past, Kool-Aid and the like. Obviously they're all powder, and you usually find they do taste a bit gritty, but with this Robinson's, it's a concentrate. The bottle there is 600ml, so I'm just going to give it a couple squirts. And a third for good luck. All you've got to do now, just give it a shake, and it's good to go. coming up to Old Campden Camp now. This is probably the last bit of filming I'm doing today. The weather's come in even mistier than it was earlier. So anyway, I may actually try and do a kit video later on and add it to all this, but if I don't, thanks for watching and I'll catch you all again.